Hello everybody, King here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So, unfortunately, I'm coming at this very late. I did the showcase for the Vegeta and Trunks character, and a lot of things started coming out regarding the new unit, right? The Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. So I could not upload this video. But we're gonna go ahead and do it, especially since I'm gonna be away again for another week or so. I don't think I'll have enough content. I'm hopeful that I do. That way you guys are covered for the rest of the week. But if I don't, then I greatly apologize. So we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's as EZA. This is one of my favorite cards, and it's one of the most vivid because I remember him coming out back in 2021. And we had, at least over on Global, he came out a lot later. I don't know when he came out on JP, man. But as I do recall, that unit, when he came out on JP, I think Heroes was going on. Let me look up Gogeta, right? Let me look up our boy Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here, because of course they've kept updating the. It seems that they still kind of updating the wiki, because I'm seeing the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta from release, but yeah, on JP he came out on 2020, and of course Global didn't get this until like February. And I think Heroes going on? I don't remember what it was, but Super Saiyan 4 Vegito came out, and then this guy was coming out as well. I don't remember. It's a very vivid memory, even though like this unit says that the release date for him was 2021 on February, so it's not the same, right? So we got him, EC8 here, Grade 8 Power or Shadow Dragon Saga, category Q +3, all stats 170. We got his 18 key here, massively raise attack for, he's massively raising attack and greatly raising defense for 4 turns. It causes immense damage to the enemy. Pretty strong here. Then we got his basic effects here. We're getting 4 key, 300% attack and defense. We're getting attacks effective against all types, and we're getting 40% damage reduction. Now, from the first entry, for 1 turn from the character's entry turn, sorry. He gets 40% damage reduction. So at the beginning of things, he's going to be pretty good defensively. But after that, we're just going to be relying on the 40% damage reduction. So, and for every attack evaded or receive, he's getting a 25% chance to crit, up to 100%. So once he gets hit or dodges 4 times, he's able to get all that built up. So as the second or third attacker in the turn, we're getting 250% attack and defense, we're getting an additional super, and whenever we're receiving a super attack, we have a 70% chance of nullifying it and countering it with tremendous power for at least 10 turns from the character's entry turn, and then it lowers down to 50% once we reach from the beginning of turn 11th. So got it with no crits, because there's no need to give him some crits here. We do give him some extra dodges here. Listen, the tiers of the fight that we've been getting, man, it's sort of necessary to have it. Let's go ahead and no, not you. Let's add this support memory right here. The caliber of fights that we've been getting recently has been pretty bad, I would say, due to the whole new fights, you know, the Supreme Magnificent battles. You do have to make sure that you don't get absolutely smacked by Gohan or Trunks. Goten should be pretty easy, but like I don't want to take them into that fight because it will be unfair, I fear. So we got our Gogeta clones support memory here. This is actually the first time me seeing that support memory, so good stuff there. I do have to be careful here because I've learned that in this fight, there's a couple of starting phases here that like to stun a lot. So I would like to not get stunned constantly. So We're gonna keep this a lot easy, you know, keep it simple. But yeah, it seems that they are updating the wiki a little bit. Because I didn't expect them to update the details for the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the details for the Global Dokkan campaign. In terms of campaign info, the Dokkan Battle Wiki don't have that. The fandom wiki, but that's what I mean, not the usually normal wiki that we get. So the only issue that we have here, of course, is that he has the same name as the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So it's a little bit troublesome to like run him. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna float off our Gogeta. That's completely fine. He is the main focal point of the showcase. So we're getting everything active except for Over in a Flash and Fuse Fighter. I would say that this guy, once he gets his transformation active, we will get like 6 out of 7. So we'll do this. Again, we're gonna have him on slot 2. Keep in mind, like, I can put him on slot 1. We do have to get lucky with the counters, though. The reasoning for that is that I don't want him to get stunned here on these initial fights, so I'm gonna progress through him, having him here. We're not gonna get hit at all, so we're not gonna get the build up on crit, but we're gonna get that extra 250% attack and defense that he gets on being the second or third attacker in a turn. See, like, this guy loves to stun, and this is not a Ki Blast super attack, I'm assuming. This is just like a normal super, I don't know. 34 million right here starting off, not bad. Then we're getting an additional super attack here because of being placed on slot 2. We could get an additional super attack because of the hidden potential system additional. We'll see. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna finish off our boy. That's good. But yeah, man, there's a few options here and there that you can do with that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Of course, we're gonna have to start prioritizing dodges because these bosses nowadays are gonna like start hitting pretty hard. It's been quite a stir on the Dokkan battle community that I'm just gonna quote this because I really don't believe it. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is washed, right? The newest Global Dokkan campaign character that was like one of the best units in the game for like 2 weeks, and since we got these new fights, he's become more mincemeat than anything else, and that's because of the whole shebang of these guys just hitting absurdly hard, and that's just a problem, right? So we did lose the damage reduction. Let's go ahead and test him out here. We could get stunned, that's gonna be completely fine, but I want to get the counters. I want to get a counter right here, plus we want to get hit so we can build up that crit chance here. Okay, we got the counter here. Let's go. Nice. I did want to get that on camera at least. We got that. We got the dodge here, so we need to get hit 2 more times here. So 12 million. You guys saw the differences in terms of attack and defense. Now it got a little bit lowered. That's due to the fact that we are on slot 1 and we're not getting that extra attack and defense buff. But we are at 40% damage reduction. We're gonna get some support with the physical pan coming through. It's kind of unfortunate. I did some summons on the Omega banner, so that's why I got like 50 something stones. The reason being is that I wanted to pull Pan. And I got very unlucky. Because chasing banner units is just gonna be a problem, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. Alright, so on the next turn, we're gonna be looking pretty good. Of course, it's gonna be better to have him on slot 2. Even though he can be pretty good with the counters and things like that, but having him on slot 2 is gonna help him out greatly because of the ability to not only be able to get a pretty good substantial buffs on slot 2, but if we do scout like a super attack coming in, which we do, we can be able to have that ability to counter, especially since we got the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on the special battle difficult stage. We can use that to our advantage because Gogeta can be able to counter it, hopefully, right? So, nice, we got the counter here, let's go. And we do want to get one other hit too, because I want to see if we can be able to get lucky and get the active skill. He does need to get hit at least once, just once, and we can get that. But yeah, this is a pretty solid ECA. I know that some of the events can hard counter this unit, especially since you like want to put him on slot 1. He can be helpful with the counters, right? But that great chance would have helped a little bit more if he was if it was a permanent, and then it lowers to a great chance after turn 11. If it's a guarantee, like almost 50 million here, if it's a guarantee that he's gonna nullify and counter it for the first 10 turns, and then after turn 11 he just gets the 50 like maybe 50, maybe 70. Yeah, look at that, double digits from a type disadvantage enemy, and this Nova hits pretty freaking hard. He can't be attack low. I think is he attack lowered? I was gonna say, because one of the active skills that we can use is that he can get attack lowered here. So do I want to flow Gogeta off? I kind of don't want to. let me keep him here, because we do the Great Ape. We're gonna, I also want to get some support from the Great Ape Goku, because we got some good stuff going on. We got the support memory active. We can get the support from the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Things, we can get some good things going on, but I don't think we're gonna finish off this Nova Shenron with the Great Ape mode. But yeah, man, like I would have wanted that a lot better, seeing this the new caliber of difficulty with regards to the fights that we're getting nowadays would have been a lot better, right? So, you know, it's it sucks, man, but we'll take what we can get, right? This is a pretty, I would say that this is still one pretty good ECA, and you know, I'm at least not gonna listen to social media. I'm not gonna go out there and be like, oh well, I see a lot of posts from people saying that this unit is washed, this unit is dead. Oh my god, dude, it would have been a lot better if this unit would have been, you know, a decent unit. It's like, okay, man, like, come on. The unit is good. It's just that the fights that we're getting nowadays, he can get pretty hard countered, and it's not fun. It's not a fun experience. So, all right, we're gonna get him the 18 key. We're gonna be linking pretty much with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, actually. What are we missing? Is he getting? Well, he's getting more from Prepare for Battle. Is it the same? No. Actually, we're getting a little bit more from Gogeta. Never mind. We'll do this, and then of course we'll get the. Again, we're gonna get the support rolling here. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is gonna get that super right there, which is gonna help the next rotation. And then we're gonna get the big Kahuna turn. Did we get hit that one turn? Because I think we were missing one more attack. We did get hit, yeah, for double digits. It was a super for double digits. So now we can use the active skill for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is going to be very helpful. It's going to give him a substantial buff here, 40% attack and defense, and he's going to debuff the enemy, 40% for minus attack and defense, at least for the turn. Considering the fact that some of these enemies don't get hit on the attack debuffs, it's gonna be fine. The only thing that matters is just getting that extra support. So we got the support from Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And for this turn around, we're not gonna get... Are we gonna kill here? Because that's... Okay, thank you. Because the problem is that this guy locks. So I didn't want it to stay locked. Alright, so... Now we can be able to use the active skill. No... Oh, I was gonna say no super attack. I was like, what? Alright, so it's imperative to keep him on slot 2, again, just because as the second or third attacker in a turn, we're gonna get that extra buff, we're gonna get that extra super. So now we're gonna get the extra attack and defense plus 40%. So let's go ahead and play an active skill that I've been wishing to play for the longest time. So let's go ahead and do it. Now, I think that the attack and defense buff is only for the turn, so that is the only troublesome thing for him. So we're at 1.2 million defense. That's pretty good. The most optimal turn here would be that we can get the counter rocking for us. So we'll see if it does work that way. The unfortunate case scenario that we don't have Pan next to us. That would have been so good if we did. So that way we have the support from Pan, we got the support from the Super Saiyan 4 Goku rolling here. That could have been a lot better, but we're rocking it here. We're rocking the active skill. That's fine. We're gonna see how our boy's gonna look here with this attack stat that's coming through to us. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Even though if it's for the turn, it's gonna look pretty awesome. In the next few turns, we're gonna start seeing the loss of our chance of countering and nullifying the super attack. So let's see how he gets here. 62. That's pretty good. If we had Pan here, that would have been a bit better, but 62 million. We got the support memory support here. Then we also got the the super attack support from Goku, and we got a second super attack here. Can we get a third? Oh yeah, 74 million, man. I like it. I like it a lot. That's pretty good. The one thing that could make us look even better, yes, 38 million counter. Take that, brother. And we're guaranteed critting every single time. We're giving guaranteed crits because of the amount of attacks that we've taken or the amount of attacks that we've dodged. So we basically have a full crit chance every single time we super, every single time we get the counters. So there's legitimately no need to get this guy crits because he doesn't need it. I am not playing the OST. That's awesome. Or that might be the OST from... Actually, no, this event... That's weird. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Nicely done, nicely done. Alright, so yeah, there's not much more to check out here. Of course, taking Gogeta onto like some of the most like tougher content can be pretty tough. So like I'm not gonna set him up for failure either. This is our 9th turn, so we still have the ability to do the chance of countering and stuff like that. This time around we're gonna get... we don't have all of our links active still, but let's see how our boy Gogeta performs here. Okay, 278. We're gonna say that this guy was gonna take a little bit more, but surprisingly enough, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta from the 7th anniversary took a little bit more than I thought he would. So yeah, I mean, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, even though it's a lot later than what I expected, right? It took a lot of time for me to like set up trying to do his showcase, and again, greatly apologize for that. But for me, I mean, he looks pretty good. I like him a lot. I just wish that 51 million. I just wish that the community had a little bit more respect for the unit, because, you know, nowadays people are just gonna start focusing on negative things, or like, oh, the unit gets destroyed on slot 1, when that's not how you're supposed to use the unit, right? At least for the first turn, you know, Gogeta's gonna have that 80% damage reduction, and people are gonna see it. People are gonna focus on that 80% damage reduction, and they're gonna see it pretty good. And then he also has the chance of countering, but then they're also gonna focus on like putting him on certain scenarios or certain situations that do not benefit the unit at all. They're just gonna consistently see him as a big tragedy, right? So it's not a good idea to just plant the unit in a slot where he's not conveniently supposed to be in. That's one of the reasons. Second reason is, like, you see that this unit is not going to be good on a certain event because maybe he can't dodge. Like, the event itself nullifies dodging, or the event cancels or just, you know, rotation locking, where it can be like pretty not the greatest to add a unit in a specific spot, or leaving him in there, and then the unit says, oh, I'm gonna lock Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on slot 2, I mean on slot 1, and I'm gonna super him even though he only has 40% damage reduction. Those scenarios can really harm the unit and continuously have the spew of negativity around him. So that's why I'm possibly gonna take a step back from social media a little bit. Just, you know, I see the assessing of the units, and sometimes the line either goes blurry in a sense, and people will start underestimating other units, or placing them in like tiers, or just, oh look, just making memes of like trashing the character. And it's like, I don't find it funny. I don't find it hilarious, man. But you know, it is what it is. But I like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I like his ECA. He's pretty good. Of course, they've helped the GT Heroes team greatly, which is what I wanted. I wanted the GT Heroes team to look good. And granted, he shares the same name with the Carnival LR, but you would have to make some sacrifices here and there. You can either run him on grade A power, but if you want to keep him as a unit in the team, if you did pull for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you can either use Super Saiyan 3 / Super Saiyan 4 Goku as the leader for grade 8 power. It would still share the same stats as the Carnival LR. It won't give you any issues, right? But yeah, I like him a lot. He seems pretty good, and especially on a team like this. So I like him. Does that mean that the people need to like him? No, but you do you, right? All right, so let's do this last turn. Hopefully we survive, right? Because we got some pretty juiced up support here. We're not, as you guys saw, the attack stat for him got a little bit lowered, and that's due to only being able to get the 40% attack and defense just on the active skill turn. So, all right, we got the counter here pretty good because we took a lot of damage. Gogeta, what's going on with Gogeta? He's getting like super debuffed here. Wow, Gogeta, what happened, man? All right, well, that's fine. But yeah, I love this guy. I will forever love him. When he released as a unit in the game, he was always really, really good. And now that we have him ECA, now we can be able to share the team with him. He's gonna be obviously gonna be pretty good for a decent amount of time, of course, used correctly, right? But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta ECA. Again, sorry that I'm coming at it very late, even though it's a video I can use on the channel. Not a lot of people are gonna check it out, so if you made it this far into the video, let us know in the comments what code can you use to get 10% off your purchase at a certain website that you can find the link in the description. It starts with G and rhymes with ups. Let me know down in the comments below if you know. If you know, you know. Yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta CCA. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe for more Dokkan content. Click the links down below, comment down below what you guys think about this guy, and I'll see you guys all hopefully in the next video.